I'd imagine when you get through those first that you got through during the spring, get out here, it's just football.
Yeah, that camp is every day, so spring is every other day. But camp is just more of a grind, where you have something to look forward to with the game. So I think I like fall camp a little more than spring ball, but it's both is grind.
How have you found yourself acclimating yourself to the defense? And I guess it's more real now than it was in spring.
Yeah, but by this time, I pretty much have it all figured out. So now it's just figuring out what the offense is doing and like what their keys are and like how to read stuff to make it easy to make plays.
What has stood out to you about the defensive line just through the first few?
I mean, our depth is crazy. I think we have depth probably up there in top in the country, and just the way we pay attention to details. Coach Davis, Coach Bates, they demand the best out of us every day, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what's going on. So I think we're relentless, and our depth is probably the one thing I would say.
Rondell, how's camp going for you personally?
Personally, I mean, I was sick the first few days, so it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I was out there kind of sluggish. Today, kind of felt like myself again. Not really sick, not feeling it. So today was a really good day, but it's the time to get going, kind of.
Things you try to work on in camp to make sure you're ready for the season?
The plays still, even though I feel like I have them myself, but here and there I'll have like a brain fart, and I'm like, okay, I gotta figure that out still. But just explosiveness still, and just reading blocks better.
How noticeable is that depth difference, even just from the spring?
Yeah, I mean, we got Trace back full, which is a big deal because Trace is a dog, and then everybody just pretty much healthy, and everyone knowing the plays more now. It's not like you don't hear Coach yelling as much about plays, and instead we're just making plays and running around the field. It's fun.
As one of the older guys on the team, have you kind of taken on a leadership role in this defense?
Yeah. It was definitely harder in the spring just because I didn't know the plays as much, so I couldn't like get on people if they messed up because I would be messing up too. But now it's easier to be a leader because I'm more confident in what I'm doing and what everyone else needs to be doing around me. So yeah.
You talk about Trace. Obviously, you were around him in the spring, but now that he's, like you said, full go.
Yeah.
What kind of difference have you seen from him, and what stood out to you that maybe you didn't know in the spring about him?
He's just I knew everything about him. He's just healthy now, so it's like now everyone else can see it, kind of thing. But he's probably the fastest D lineman I've ever seen in my life. So you guys will see it. It's funny.
What's the difference between playing in a Brent Venables defense and some of the other defenses you've played in the past?
It's intense, really intense. You gotta know. You can't like kind of know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing because there's a reason for it. And then if you mess up, it's you probably hear him sometimes when you're out here. You get the intense stuff, but it's good though. He knows what he's doing, and if we know what we're doing, it'll all work.
How different is someone like PJ from the spring compared to who he is now?
It's the same as me, kind of like more confident. He's still obviously a freshman because like in the meetings he'll still have questions, which is good. But it's just like me. He's more confident now, so he can play a little faster, and he's fast as heck too. So I think you guys will see that.
Aside from just helping this defensive front improve from what it was last year, do you have goals for your first year here?
I think goals, yeah, win the conference championship, maybe even go to the national championship. That'd be cool. But I think just win as a team, have a better season last year, help them win more games than they did last year. And me personally, just get to the quarterback as much as I can and help my teammates around me get better.
What is it going to take for y'all to have that success as a team?
I think just being together, like during a time like this when the grind gets tough and you want to go home and sleep. Sometimes you got to take that extra minute to go watch film with your teammates, sit down with your teammate and eat dinner with them. Because in the long run in November, the connection you guys have will make you take that extra step for the guy next to you, the guy behind you, the guy on the other side of the ball. So.
Talk about wanting to bring pressure defensively from yourself, especially. What is it that makes you feel like this defense this year, this group, you can be better about getting pressure on quarterbacks this season?
I mean the play calling is what starts that, and knowing what we're doing in the plays. And then I think just being ourselves, being relentless, being what we can be, it'll definitely get us to the quarterback a lot more. And yeah, I think that's about it. Just knowing what we're doing, because I know BV and Chavis, they all want us to do the same thing. So.
Where has Coach Chavis really added to your game?
I think loving the game a little more, just because I'm older. Sometimes it feels like I just like walk through stuff and like kind of go through the motions. But hey, he's like relighting the fire in me, and just like again knowing what I'm doing, he like hammers that into us because it can get confusing, it can get tough, and then yeah, just loving the game because the way he loves the game makes me want to play even harder.
What is the toughest thing about getting this defense down?
I think it could change every day. It could change in like an hour when we go to meetings. Coach could not like what we do on one play, he changes it right there. So I'm like, wait, I thought we had this, and he's like, nope, we have this. So.
You mentioned in spring maybe moving inside. Is this still a possibility? Or?
It's always a possibility. Right now it's not really a thing, but it could be at one point because I played there before, so I know how the game goes. But right now, just focusing on